Students, how are you? Today we are going to start lesson 6, Old Greek Tales. Now, this is a story about gods and goddesses, and we can see that in this story they have discussed about the Bacchus, and it's the name of Greek god. Now we can see many of the world's best stories were first told long ago by the Greeks. They used to tell stories of gods and goddesses, strong, wise and beautiful, who sometimes came to earth and mixed with the people there. Sometimes they helped the people of the earth, sometimes they rewarded them for good deeds or punished them for evil. Sometimes they played tricks on foolish people to teach them a lesson, as in the story of King Midas. King Midas loved gold more than anything else in the world. His greatest pleasure was counting it. One day he was visited by Bacchus, one of the Greek gods. Midas has once helped Bacchus, and in return Bacchus offered him a gift. "What can I give you?" he said, "that would bring you happiness." Midas thought for a moment and then decided, "Let everything I touch be turned to gold," he asked. Bacchus laughed loud and long when he heard this, but he agreed. He told Midas as soon as the sun rose next morning, he would have the golden touch. When Midas woke up the next day, he found that Bacchus had kept his word. Now the title is The Golden Touch. We can see that when Midas woke up, but things he has that came to his contact, it turned to a gold. And after that, his pleasure turned into his hopelessness or his sorrow, because whether he touched his water, whether he touched his glass, everything, he touched flour, that turned into a gold. And after that he became so worried. When you will read this story, you will find that how he went into trouble after his desire was fulfilled by the Greek god, and after that he repented a lot, and he decided that I had not wished for that, and because it has become his curse that he, even when he touched his daughter, his hair turned into gold, and he was very worried and he was very upset about that. And when you read this story, you will find the situation, that how he went into that situation. And we can learn moral from this story also, that these materialistic things cannot pleasure in our life. So we should not be materialistic, and we should not go for these worldly things. These cannot bring happiness in our life. So it has a moral for you also. So story is very interesting. When you will read, you will come to know the whole situation, and you will enjoy it. Now we come to exercise, and it's on page number 29. These words are taken from the passage. For each one, give another word of opposite. Words are soft, lovely, content, dull, colorless, warm, satisfied. So what you have to do is, you have to write opposite of the following words. Now exercise B is, list A contains word taken from the passage. List B consists of words or phrases of similar meaning as used in the passage, but in the wrong order. Put them in the right order. So when we come to page number 30, we can see that now two columns are given to you. You have to join the words that have the same meaning. Again, exercise C is, answer these questions in short, simple sentences. For example, why were the bedclothes heavier and less soft than usual when Midas woke up? Now they are asking that why his bedcloth and why his these were less soft, because when Midas got the golden touch, his bedclothes and all the things turned into a gold. That was the reason. So after reading the chapter, you will be able to answer all the questions, and you have to write your answers on your notebook. Now we come to language structure. In language structure, we are having the topic, the complement. As we have seen in the previous lectures that simple sentence has subject and the verb, we have discussed in the previous lectures, like the car arrived. Now the car is the subject and arrived is a verb. Now the second type of sentence would be subject, verb, object. I saw the boy. Now I is a subject, saw is a verb, and the boy is an object. There is third kind of sentence. Look at these. This is dash. She became dash. The house seems dash. These sentences are incomplete. They need something to complete. This is called a complement. Sometimes the complement is noun. It is an adjective. We can say, okay. So now we come to that. When we talk about the complement, now what is complement? Subject, this, verb is a pencil. Pencil is complement कि ये क्या चीज़ है, ठीक है। जब हम किसी चीज़ के बारे में बता रहे होंगे कि ये क्या चीज़ है तो वो उसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट हो जाएगा, ठीक है। अब हम इसमें देखते हैं she became captain. Now again captain is a complement and the house seemed empty. Now you can see that these two are nouns and empty is an adjective. So we can see that complement can be noun, it can also be adjective. यानी कि जब किसी चीज़ के बारे में बताया जाए कि ये क्या चीज़ है, वो उसका complement कहलाएगा और वो noun भी हो सकता है, वो adjective भी हो सकता है. We say she became captain. Now captain is a noun or she became sick. Now sick is an adjective. When the complement is a noun, we can put adjective before it and adjective phrase after it. Now they are saying this is a new red pencil with a rubber at the top. Now new red is again adjective, pencil is a complement and with a rubber at the top is an adjective phrase. यानी कि जब हमारे पास एडजेक्टिव भी होगा और एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज भी होगी तो हम किस रूल को फॉलो करेंगे कि हम कॉम्प्लीमेंट से पहले एडजेक्टिव लगाएंगे और कॉम्प्लीमेंट के बाद एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज को प्लेस करेंगे, ठीक है। अब इसी रूल्स को, इसी कॉन्सेप्ट को फॉलो करते हुए आपने ये एक्सरसाइज सॉल्व करनी है। ऐड एडजेक्टिव्स एंड एडजेक्टिव फ्रेजेस टू दीज नाउन कॉम्प्लीमेंट। ही बिकेम अ टीचर. Now you can add adjective. She was his father is a doctor. This is my brother. अब आपने इसमें क्या करना है कि आपने इसमें एडजेक्टिव भी और एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज को इसमें ऐड करना है, ठीक है। और रूल आपका वही होगा कि इसमें आपका टीचर जो है वो कॉम्प्लीमेंट है, कॉम्प्लीमेंट से पहले आप एडजेक्टिव को ऐड करेंगे और कॉम्प्लीमेंट के बाद आपने एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज को ऐड करना है। Now we come to exercise B. Sometimes a complement may be a phrase. Complete the sentence using the phrase given below. Okay? अब उन्होंने कहा है कि समटाइम जो हमारा कॉम्प्लीमेंट है वो फ्रेज की फॉर्म में भी आ सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, माई सिस्टर इज डैश. नाउ इन गुड हेल्थ इज अगेन इज अ फ्रेज एंड यू कैन प्लेस इट. नाउ phrases are given to you, you have to place suitable phrase according to the top sentence. This ship is dash. This ship is in the harbor. Now words are phrases are given to you, you have to utilize them. Sometimes a sentence may need a complement even though it has an object already. अब इस टॉपिक में कह रहे हैं कि हमें अगर चाहे हमारे पास ऑब्जेक्ट भी हो लेकिन फिर भी हमें कॉम्प्लीमेंट की ज़रूरत पड़ती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दे मेड हिम कैप्टन. अब अगेन इसमें आप देखें, दे इज़ अ सब्जेक्ट, मेड इज़ अ वर्ब, ऑब्जेक्ट इज़ हिम एंड कैप्टन इज़ अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट. नाउ वी कैन सी दैट हियर वी आर गिवन ऑब्जेक्ट ऑल्सो बट वी आर अगेन एडिंग कॉम्प्लीमेंट इन दिस सेंटेंस. Here again you see that the complement of the sentence may be a noun, captain, or an adjective free. Now the second sentence was, he set the animal free. Now he set the animal free. So you can see that again he is a subject, set is a verb, object is the animal, and free. Here the word free is an adjective, and in the above sentence we can see the word captain is a noun. So following this you have to complete exercise C. Finish these sentences by adding noun or adjectives as complement. So when you will read these exercise and you will practice all the examples given to you, you will be able to complete all these exercises very easily. Okay. So now we come to our next topic is make sentences and write meanings of the following words. Now these words are given to you, you have to write meanings and you have to make sentences also. Words are anguish, splutter, despair, eagerly, implored, gasp. Okay, so you are given these words and you have to make sentences and write meanings on your notebook, and the previous you have to write question answers and the exercises on your notebook.